Well, we just got through looking at common logarithms, log base 10, and now we're going to take this another step further and consider natural logarithms. Now, natural logarithms are the inverse of the natural base e. And so we have a natural log, or log naturel, if you're going to do a little French lingo, that we can use. And often it is really easier to use many times if we're going to just look at basic properties. Now let's consider the basic properties of the natural log. Well, let's see. First off, ln, and that's how we write the natural log, ln of 1 equals 0. Remember, anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. If we've got the natural log of the natural base e, well, that's just going to equal 1. Let's see what else we got. Oh, if we got the natural log of e raised to the power of x, well, that's just going to equal x. And then if we've got the natural base e raised to the power of the natural log of x, that also is going to equal x as long as x is greater than 0. Can't take the log of a negative number. Now, a couple of these I'm going to do in the calculator. A couple of these I can actually do without the assistance of the calculator. The ones that I'm going to use the calculator is this natural log of 32 and this negative natural log of 9. But the other two I could actually do without the assistance of a calculator. So here I've got the natural base of the natural log of 4. Well, e and the natural log cancel, and so to evaluate this, it is just 4. And that fits with this property that we see right there. Natural base raised to the power of the natural log of x is equal to x, and in this case, x is equal to 4. Now, this one, the natural log of 1 over e to the third power. Well, let's see. I've got that natural base raised to the third power in the denominator. You know, I could rewrite this as ln of e to the negative third power. And that's the same as the natural log of 1 over the natural base raised to the third power. And if that's the case, then this is just going to evaluate to negative 3. And that fits this property right here. Ln of e raised to the power of x is equal to x. So sometimes you got to think a little bit. That way you could get confused with that 1 over the natural base of raised to the third power. But that's the same as the natural log of the natural base e to the negative third power. Now, we're going to do the natural log of 32 and negative the natural log of 9 on the calculator. Well, here we are on the calculator. And so if I want to find the natural log, I can use this button right by the 4 where it says e. Where it says ln, the natural log. And let's see, we were going to do the natural log of 32, weren't we? Let's close that parentheses and let's hit enter. And so the natural log of 32, let's see if we're going to round that to the nearest hundredth. We could say it's approximately equal to 3.47. Now, another one we had was negative, and I want to make sure I use the negative button, not the subtraction button. I've lost my mouse. There he is. So negative, and again, I'm going to hit the natural log. It's right to the left of the 4, ln, and that was now 9. Let's close that parentheses. Let's hit enter. And so negative, the natural log of 9, is equal to approximately negative, and we'll round it to the nearest hundredth again, negative 2.20. All right. right, well, isn't that fun? Never had so much fun. Well, maybe I have had that much fun. I sure hope I have. I hate to think I've lived that boring a life.